Hello, so this is Wayne from Dorset, and today I'm in Bournemouth at the Miramar Hotel, and I'm here with the general manager, Theo, and he's going to tell us about his amazing hotel here. So, Theo, how long have you been the manager here at the Miramar Hotel?
Well, I started with Seaview Hotels Limited 22 years ago. Much younger, much prettier then, but I became the general manager as such 6 years ago.
Fantastic. So you must have built up a massive rapport with customers over the years, is that right?
It's one of those hotels. I mean, the Hotel Miramar, the history of the building is such that it was built as a house. It was built for as a summer residence for the Austrian ambassador. So it lends itself to that country house by the sea feel. The ethos of the business is such that this is your home away from home. You're always welcome to come to the Miramar. You always will be looked after. And you always will be comfortable at the Hotel Miramar. So yes, through the years we've built a rapport with not just customers coming for overnight stays, but a lot of local customers to whom we're entirely grateful because they have helped the business and supported the business through the good times and the bad times alike. We do have families that, when you look at their albums, photographs, you will see photographs of the Miramar at their first day, or let's say their wedding, or their first summer holiday, or even honeymoon in those days, because not a lot of people went for honeymooning abroad. They came for their honeymoon to Bournemouth. So you can trace the history, and the Hotel Miramar plays a prominent part in that family's history. From, as I said, from weddings, then they would have their first grandchild celebration here, and they will have a wedding anniversary, a diamond or golden wedding anniversary. Then they will have another wedding in the family, and one of the first venues they will think about will be the Hotel Miramar, which is absolutely great. And somewhat fittingly, we do a lot of celebrations of live events as well. And at those events is when those albums come out, and you can trace the history of that family. And the Miramar, as I said, plays a very prominent part in that history, which we are entirely proud and as I said at the beginning, very grateful to the people that support us through the years.
Amazing. And you've also been known for being a very well groomed and good upkeep hotel. Have you recently just had some rooms refurbished?
Okay, well, the hotel obviously has been a part of the Bournemouth scene for a very long time. The current owners of the hotel, the Blakeman family, acquired the business 25 years ago. And as I said, I came into the business shortly after that, but through the 22 years plus that I've been here, they have not stopped investing into the business. And that's one of the reasons that I'm here, and the operations manager's been here for 13 years, and we have that repetitive business, and we have that support from the local community, because the investment is constant. The hotel is improving all the time. We tend to listen to our customers, we tend to listen to our patrons. But the things that probably are worth mentioning right now is that we started before the pandemic not knowing what to expect, not knowing there was a pandemic coming. We started a bedroom refurbishment, and I'm very proud and very pleased to say that we've completed 35 of our 43 bedrooms. And we not only completed the refurbishment, but it's been done to a very, very high standard. And when I say refurbishment, it's 100% full refurbishment of every bedroom, from windows, carpets, bathroom, furniture, decor, everything. It's worth mentioning that Bournemouth University was quite involved in creating the concept of the new rooms. We worked with undergraduate and graduate students from the university to give us ideas of what technology to use, what people expect, etc., etc. So the final product is very, very good. And yeah, it's been well publicized. So if you want to see either experience it yourself, give us a call, make a booking. Alternatively, go on to any of our social medias. There's plenty of photographs there, and you will see how well that refurbishment has been done. Further investments, the ground floor, as you can see around, is being redecorated at the moment. New sort of warm modern colors, new artwork, etc. And the last thing that I would like to mention in terms of investment and refurb is our brand new outside corporate and event space. which features a completely private garden with an outside bar, covered decking, patio heaters, inside outside area, and we've operated it just since April this year, and I have to say it's gone down a storm. Absolutely brilliant.
Fantastic. And you're also very famous for your afternoon teas here, aren't you?
Oh, of course, Miramar Tea by the Sea, trademark. Miramar Tea by the Sea, very, very popular. A few years back, we won the People's Choice Award through the Bournemouth Echo, of which we're extremely proud, and we've kept that reputation throughout. As I said, it comes back to that support from both local residents and patrons that are staying overnight visitors. Afternoon tea is by far our best seller. We've introduced every Christmas, every festive period, we introduce a festive afternoon tea, which again, if you get the chance, do try it, take a picture of it, because it's fabulous. We've got little figurines, you know, Father Christmases, reindeers, etc. In that afternoon, in that festive afternoon tea. And everybody is extremely, I mean, the atmosphere helps as well, because when you walk into the hotel and see the wonderful decorations, Christmas decorations, the atmosphere, etc., is that home away from home as well. And when you order your afternoon tea, absolutely brilliant, they go hand in hand. We also introduce a savoury afternoon tea, so if you haven't tried it and you have that sort of a savoury tooth, do try it. Absolutely brilliant. It's my favourite. I personally
sounds
I would
amazing.
Go for savoury.
Yeah,
it certainly is.
And also, your Sunday lunches are hugely popular here. How long is your waiting list to get in for the Sunday
Well,
lunch these days?
the Sunday lunches, they're two elements of the Sunday lunch. You've got the regular customers that have been regular for Sunday lunch for over. I mean, some of them have been coming for before I started.
Right.
So you know, that's an accolade in itself. But yeah, usually 3 weeks in advance you have to make your reservation. If you cannot get in, we usually end up with probably 10 to 15 reservations on the waiting list for every occasion. When it comes to Christmas Day lunch or special sort of Mothering Sunday or etc., one of those occasions, this is probably booked a year in advance. People like it, and we must be doing something right, because people finish with their meal, they will come to reception and they say, oh, put me in for the next event, which is absolutely brilliant.
And your Christmas lunches are already fully booked, is that right?
Christmas Day lunch is full.
Amazing.
And it's been full for a while. We are currently got a few spaces for Boxing Day lunch, but traditionally Boxing Day lunch is one of those that sells in time rather than long in advance. Christmas, we were actually tallying up the figures with the F&B manager and the operations manager and the head chef the other day. I think lunches wise, we're looking at over 1,200 portions of turkey starting today.
Wow.
Our first Christmas lunch is today, and then you're looking at Christmas parties, obviously office parties, etc. That's another 1,000 portions of turkey, another 1,000 covers that we'll be doing, and those on a Friday and Saturday throughout December. So they have sold really, really well. I mean, obviously there's the element of people wanting to go out, people wanting to celebrate. Tough times are coming. I mean, we all know that. But I think the pending desire and energy of being together and celebrating is still there, and that is what will take us through that festive period this year.
Definitely, you can't beat that at all. So weddings here are a huge thing, Theo, aren't they? So do you hire the whole hotel out for weddings?
Again, weddings are another feather in our bow. We do a lot of weddings. We have an enviable reputation for weddings, for both the organizational part of the weddings, the level of service that we provide during the special event, and the destination, the venue itself. For us, weddings are a very, very important part of the business. We usually do around anything between 32 to 40, 45 weddings a year is probably where we say, wow, we've really smashed it out of the park this year. However, obviously a business review and review of our business model takes place on a regular basis, and we try to fine-tune that product. And as part of that business review, we created a brand new product which we launched at the NEC in August at the International Wedding Fair, and this is an exclusive use. A venue like ours, with the location that we've got, with a wonderful gardens and unrivaled view of the sea, is very appealing to couples from further inland. And for them to be able to hire the venue for their guests and their families for a weekend is an absolute attraction. We'll give you all 43 bedrooms. The venue is yours from 12 o'clock on the Friday until 11 o'clock on the Sunday. We'll provide everything for you from you know, the organizational part of the event. On the Friday, the two families meet, and you know, you can have a live band outside, and it's a very, very good product. And I personally, and I would say that because I'm the general manager of the business, I think it's done at a very reasonable price, and what you get for your back is very, very good.
Fantastic. So if there's couples out there who are looking to get married here, how would they go about contacting you?
Well, I mean, social media is very, very ripe nowadays. We have presence on sort of platforms like Hitched, etc. But the best way to get hold of us is either through our website or phone the hotel, or even just pop in. We're one of those venues where we try, even if the events manager or the wedding coordinator are not in, somebody will show you around. Being me, being the operations manager, being the F&B manager, we do not like to turn people away for the simple reason because that somebody is not in. We're not that place. We try and at least talk to everyone. So yes, I mean, as I said, on our social media, there's plenty of photographs, there's plenty of stories, there's plenty of feedback, and of course, if you were to give us a call, or if you're just passing the hotel and come in, please do so, because I will tell you a story which will illustrate why I'm saying that. 23 years ago, I used to work for a different local hotel for a competitor, for a very well-known corporate hotel. I used to pass the Miramar on my way to work almost on a daily basis, almost every morning. And I always thought, I would love to go in there, but I wouldn't dare because it looks so out of my league. It looks expensive. It looks posh, to use a term. And I eventually ended up working for the Miramar, and it's just not true. Yes, it looks like that, and it's a great place to be, and the service provided is exactly what you expect by looking at it, but come and talk to us, because there's a lot of things we can do to fit your budget, to fit your requirements, and you might end up getting your dream venue just because you asked. Don't discard it.
Exactly. Well, it's been lovely speaking to you today, Theo, and I hope you have a very busy 2023.
Fingers crossed. It's going to be hopefully busy. It's going to be difficult, but we'll manage.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.